Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. J.D. Martinez, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Trent Thornton will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone is going to be awfully small today.
And a little off to begin the afternoon as it's to 3-1 now.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Panic is under it for the first down. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in
bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
Fouled away. He's got the average up to 307 here. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. 1 out, nobody on. Weakly hit towards first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting first, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now here's the pitch. Shoots this one over to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now. From the stretch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a hit. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Digging in, Rafael Devers. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. From the stretch. In his career, Devers begins play with a slugging percentage north of .525. Certainly a line he can take pride in. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
The first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Comes set, the 0-1.
We can't hear it from here, obviously, but I think someone in the dugout just yelled, "Wear it," because that could have been a run.
Fouled off. Martinez, the runner at third. Bogarts at second. Devers on at first with 2 down. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. So a sigh of relief there as they work out a potential big trouble in the first. Red Sox nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Ball 1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Joe Panik is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, not shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Striding into the box, Bo Bichette. 9 at-bats in the series and 4 base hits. First pitch on its way.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Sale into the windup. Here's the 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing in the Toronto first. We'll go to the second from Rogers Center with no score. So coming to the plate, Kevin Pilar. And we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch.
I mean, that fires me up right there. Opposite field knock, and in today's game, where every manager is employing hundreds of shifts to watch this batter go the other way was special.
So stepping in, Christian Vasquez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the center fielder.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has. An absolute howitzer.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Right fielder looking up. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
Now batting.
In now, Danny Bosch. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He flied out leading off the ball game. A ball and a strike.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying in.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And we take a look at the line right here, and it's not pretty. He's given up 7 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. So what if 3 things is going to happen? He's either going to buckle down and start hitting his spots, he's going to continue to get shelled. Our game is going to last about 5 hours, or he's going to get the hook early and head for the showers.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. And he fouls this one off. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 down, runners at first and second. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score from second here, as this is now a 3-0 game. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Rafael Devers the next to bat. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Hit hard towards center. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes, aggressive style. First pitch, base hit up the middle.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
4 runs here in this half inning. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox 4, the Jays nothing. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And there's one away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League, and the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Rowdy Tellez is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Sale has his target. Here it comes. Pitch popped straight up. Sale waits on it, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High fly ball. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Ready now, Christian Vasquez. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the first pitch.
Inside, ball 1.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And now a pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready to take his hacks again, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Line to the right side, but foul. And another foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They lead it 4-0.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. They entered this game near the bottom of the league in both runs scored and batting average, which has led to a lot of criticism of just about everyone involved. One player told me, we don't deserve a lot of praise for the way we're swinging the bat this year, and that's been a real wake-up call. Most importantly, we expect way better of ourselves, so it's on us as the hitters to work together and figure this out. Back to you guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes, it's out. Nope.
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Another 2-2 offering. That's in there. The Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. And in steps Scott Kingery. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good swing on it.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A runner at second, nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days.
To first base, and the runner gets back, no double play.
next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, Bernardo Nieves.
At the plate, Bernardo Nieves. Sale sets. First pitch on its way. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. Oh, look at this sliding stop. Got him. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. One hit, one left. 3 innings complete. The Red Sox are out in front, 4-0. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by, and as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Panic is under it for the first out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
Ready once again, Andrew Benintendi. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 14 on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So that's his second knock of the game, and you can add this to his ever-growing list of multi-hit performances this season.
Does this guy ever look bad at the dish? I mean, really doesn't. Fighting for a batting crown, throwing out multi-knock games daily. It's going to be a fight to the finish right here.
So now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Singled home run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
Now pitching for the Blue Jays.
So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. High and deep to straightaway right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still ranging back. And it's gone. And that's a special home run. Mitch Moreland continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Boston's out in front, 8-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the former St. John's University standout, Joe Panik. First offering on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Hit out towards second. Bogarts has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Digging in for his second at-bat, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Devers gloves it. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sale into the windup. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. And he takes strike 2. Hernandez stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 0-2 coming. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Fouled off. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Standing in, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Christian Vasquez.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a liner. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way.
Now
one gone.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the first pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the shortstop, Danny Bosch.
Digging in, Danny Bosch. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike. Nope, that's the ball.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
The 3-2 pitch. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit, and that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And in fact, that number is not only the highest in all the American League, but is actually the highest in all of baseball. Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 8 runs, 14 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy With a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. Now, despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5s.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Two men are on with 2 men out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 1-2.
Ball 2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a 3-run shot to left center, and even 40 home runs on the year for him now as they just continue to pour it on here. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Standing in now, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 11, the Jays nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. '50th pitch of the game on its way. And while he put up tremendous numbers in the first half of the campaign, as we talked about earlier, his stats over the last 10 or so games have brought him back down to earth a bit.
Yeah, he's certainly slowed. His timing looks a little bit off these last 10 games, but still finding a way to work that 1 knock a night in there and keep everybody off his back. I think he figures it out pretty quick here.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Here's Randall Grichuk. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't over him.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for 1-2 the count now. Well, despite his success with the bat this year that we mentioned earlier, he's really going through a tough stretch recently, batting under the Mendoza line over his last 10 games.
Yeah, he struggled the last 10 games, no doubt about it, but the sample size in the first half is too big. It's only going to take one swing for him to get right back on track.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
The third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Sale into the windup. Coming at him with the 0-1. Grounded to third. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail in this one 11-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. He's set, and the pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. High and deep to center field. Center fielder going back to the track. Into the box now.
What else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gabriel Moreno will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. One there. On to Moreland, and it's a double play.
The center fielder, number 8, Bernardo Nieves.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Bernardo Nieves. Here comes the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And he popped him up. Bosch is there, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So here now is Jackie Bradley. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Danny Bosch. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now this is hit high and deep out to left. And he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Richard is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And that last at bat, when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down. And
a swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Jordan Romano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jordan Romano.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Richard is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Red Sox lead it 14-0. Here's Joe Panik. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by Bogaerts. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Stepping in, Bo Bichette. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left, number 11 for him on the season, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows, finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat, being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Into the box to Oscar Hernandez.
The left fielder.
And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. At the plate, he's really continued to look great in the second half. Over his last 10 games, hitting over 300.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball called for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Devers has it, and he is in there.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle, and you know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
To the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. 0-1 the count. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Nope.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up. The Red Sox on top, 14-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Gone! Mitch Moreland with a solo home run, number 201 in his career, as they just continue to pour it on here. In now, Kevin Pillar. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Christian Vasquez.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Heading out towards shallow right. Richard is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Digging in to try it again, Brandon Drury. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So striding forward now, Scott Kingery. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. Gonna be a tough play. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
So coming to the plate, Gabriel Moreno. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And that's in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, and they remain well behind. Into the box now, Jackie Bradley Jr. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the 0-1. Popped up. Romano in foul ground, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
digging in and looking for more, Danny Bosch. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andrew Benintendi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Red Sox are out in front, 15-1. Coming to the plate now, Bernardo Nieves starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
On the ground to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Joe Panic.
Stepping in now, Joe Panic, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
Hey!
Nope. Outside.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Ball 3.
Oh, tough pitch. Things just not going his way on the mound right now. 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. Back to first. A ninth inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now this is foul tipped at home plate, and that might have shot directly at our home plate umpire because he's moving a little gingerly back there. Two and one. Ball even at 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Final strike for the Blue Jays. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll put this one away, and the Red Sox have come in here and finished off a 3-game sweep as this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the ninth. Well-deserved complete game victory.
15-1 is the final. The Red Sox put up an incredible 20 hits on the board in this one. Chris Sale earns win number 15 on the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Trent Thornton allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasquez.